Hey Musties! So yesterday, October 18th, Godzilla Minus One has world premiere. So people out there have actually seen Godzilla Minus One. Now, I came across comicbook.com. They have compiled some of the first social media reactions and reviews. So let's take a look at this and see what people were saying about Godzilla Minus One. I was shown a preview of Godzilla Minus One, and it was incredibly interesting. A strong anti-war movie. However, at the same time, there were many scenes that made me think I wanted to see this kind of battle, so I couldn't help but get excited. I've seen every Godzilla movie, but this one is now my favorite. It will make you cry and touch your heart in many ways. It is a masterpiece. That's exciting sounding. I'm a little concerned because anytime something new comes out, everybody's like, oh, it's the new and the best. So only time will tell if people still feel that way. But this is what I want to hear. I love the strong anti-war sentiment of this film. It seems like it delivered at the perfect time. Like, it seems like World War III is always right around the corner in the real world. And to have that message is great. Now, it does seem like the writer of that review said that it was a guilty pleasure, I guess, still seeing the action scenes, that they were excited to see that kind of stuff. But that is great for Godzilla fans to have the core underlying message of Godzilla there while still delivering the Godzilla action. So let's move on to the next review. Tonight, I was invited to a screening of Godzilla Minus One. It was so awesome and heavy that I can't put it into words. There was so much sadness that I needed to say it aloud. Even though it was the complete opposite of Shin Godzilla, I felt the same excitement. Godzilla is alive. That is another astounding review right there. The fact that the emotional connection is supposedly that sad and that deep. I don't know if that means just for Godzilla himself, the suffering. It looks like we're going to see Godzilla's suffering. If you remember in the trailer, you can see like some of his flesh dangling a little bit around his neck from the radiation burns. Very interesting. The fact that this person said that it's the exact opposite of Shin Godzilla. I don't know if that means like it's a lot less bureaucratic scenes, just of going through the red tape of the political government in response to a disaster, or what. Maybe it's just a lot more faster paced. That has yet to be elaborated on. And I loved Shin Godzilla. I understand people are tired of all the dialogue in that film. Hopefully that this managed to pace it a little bit better. But if it has the same excitement while being the opposite, it could be the greatest thing ever for Godzilla fans. Next review. I watched Godzilla Minus One. Honestly, it was impressive. This is the most beautiful Godzilla movie in Godzilla's history. And I believe it is director Takashi Yamazaki's masterpiece. Wow. Just to say that this is a Godzilla movie, but also is a masterpiece for the director and all his past work. And he's had some like really critically acclaimed work, that director. That says a lot for this movie. Anyways, back to the review. I believe it is director Takashi Yamazaki's masterpiece. I immediately told an old friend of mine who is an advertising producer, and that's the first time I've ever done that. I cried like never before. Again, this is the second review where we talk about it being so emotionally deep. Actually, it's the third, because they all talk about the sentiment of the movie, but to actually talk about it being so sad that you cried, that's the second time we've had that. Now again, all these reviews seem to be from Godzilla fans, so it remains to be seen what the general public thinks of this. Hopefully this sets a new standard and makes Hollywood want to rival this, because Hollywood's interpretation of Godzilla in the MonsterVerse, at least, is better than the 1998 version. It's still more of a dedication to the Showa era series. Hollywood has yet to actually capture that seriousness of Godzilla that Toho can do. Now, Godzilla 2014 did the same thing, kind of. It captured the seriousness of it, but it was more directed towards the Muto rather than Godzilla. But back to Godzilla Minus One, the final review that we have from comicbook.com. I watched Godzilla Minus One at its final cut preview. Wow. It is amazing. It's dangerous, it's crazy. That's all I can say about it right now. But you should definitely watch. It's dangerous, it's crazy. I was trying so hard not to just like smile or laugh. Like, I have no idea what that means. Like, okay, so Godzilla is a genuine threat, it sounds like. Or is the message of this movie dangerous? I mean, I love the balance of these 4 reviews that we just went over right here. Not only does it sound like it does Godzilla right, but it does movies in general right. I'm excited about this. I'm still super nervous, like especially when you hear nothing but good buzz at first. It sets that high expectation and high standard. I really hope it can live up to this. Like I said, I loved Shin Godzilla. I love the dark, serious Godzilla compared to the Showa era cheesiness stuff. I love it all, but I prefer the serious stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm going to at least like this movie, if not love it. I have high hopes. I just hope they can meet those expectations. All right, Mussies, what do you think? Are you holding off judgment for when more reviews come in from the general public and critics as a whole? Does this change your outlook? Are you setting your expectations so high that the movie can't meet them? Or are you setting them lower so that way you'll be pleasantly surprised no matter what comes out? All right, thanks for watching. Check out the link in the description for comicbook.com to see these reviews. And if you see any other good reviews, post them in the comments. Let the rest of the audience know what else people are saying about this movie. Thanks for watching.